the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on last year's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. He opened the semifinal game with a pass. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find the rhythm.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. A little bit too early to false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. Oh, he makes the catch. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and the first play of the game they take advantage of.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. First and goal. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. At the 20. Past the touchdown, Notre Dame. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop it. Brought way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here's that defense shifting again. Back-to-back deep shots. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to throw on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got to be the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They count the drive with 6 points. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back for throw again after that incompletion on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch, and he's brought down there. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. It's a shotgun run call. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Curtin's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Bringing pressure. He's good as he throws it. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. This time it's complete. Finding some room at the 25. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. gets a sack. Second down now after the sack.
How about Notre Dame sending it back here? Here he comes up with the sack. Little Rudy magic on this one. And, boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad, and they nearly got another big one there.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The linebacker shifting around now. And the runner takes off to his right. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
We're going to throw for it on third and short. Oh, what a grab! He's in the clear. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Zips it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where we've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive we were happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to chuck it again. Pass caught. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The ball is hauled in. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The senior able to make the stop after a short game. Second down and goal upcoming. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The back's got it. Nowhere to run up the middle. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down and 10. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. First half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
South Carolina, 14.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with a pass game.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's back to throw again on second down. There's contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his back. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
On third down, he drops to throw. Took contact on the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball is almost picked off.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And he fields it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays becoming important as they try to avoid third and long. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, It's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the move now. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Just flings it out of bounds and the pass rush closing in. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quick throw caught over the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First down. We're going to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to get the throw off. Tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
I don't know. I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. Right now, if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit when a big hit knocked that ball loose.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. This big guy's up front. Will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Irish. There was no catching him that time.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball in that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
2nd down after that completion. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Toss play, running right. Powering through a tackle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. A run to the left, trying to find Pater. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Game moves the ball to the 1, 3rd down and goal. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to punch it in again. 3rd and goal at the 1. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown, South Carolina. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense cannot be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking for a late deep shot. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.